Welcome to Neosho Lady Wildcat Softball on KNEO.org. This is a presentation of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. You're listening to the official pregame show of the Neosho Lady Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good evening, Wildcat fans. Welcome to the Neosho Wildcat Lady Cats as they take on the Tigers from Republic.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll get it here in just a minute. We are at the Marion Family Sports Complex. John Ball and Coach Darryl Harbaugh. And Coach, we are not slow learners. We're in the press box tonight after Tuesday night, right?
I'm telling you what, that was a rough one. Just because the rain just came on, then left, and came on and left, and it was a on and off thing. But we got through it.
Yeah, we really did, and it was the girls came to play in the last inning, and I was talking to the girls a little while ago about there really were some good things that happened. And if we can take that and ride that in, we've got a pretty good chance to finish up this season, or this half of the season, in good shape.
Oh yeah, I mean there's no doubt in the line that they've just hit a stumbling block. They got to get it out of their system and move on. And when they get it moved on and things figured out, hey, it is the last half of the season is the one that matters.
Yeah, it really is. Well, the Republic Tigers come in here with a 13-6 record. They won over Webb City Tuesday night by a score of 3-5. Now, they have 7 starters from that 23 season when they were 19-14. Leading in the circle is junior Piper Dishman, and we know her very, very well. She has been a bugaboo of ours for some time. She was an all-COC pick last year, and she had a record of 11-6 with an ERA of 1.41. But here's the deal: she had 141 strikeouts.
Yeah, my, she's a dandy. The coach's son or the coach's daughter. I guarantee that they work on that all the time, and her pitching and getting it just right. And if you get a good pitcher on the mound, they're tough to beat sometimes, especially when they get on and got everything working.
Yeah, and we've seen that with Carly. Carly, absolutely, she's been a 4-year starter as well for the Cats. And she absolutely, when she's on, there isn't anybody that can touch her.
I tell you what, when she gets that rise ball going high, around the shoulders, and then she gets that curveball addition to the outside away from the batter, that's them are tough pitches to lay off of, and they're tough pitches to hit, even if you try to swing at them.
Well, okay, all right. We are glad to be here tonight. This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube Tire and Auto Center. We're going to take time out, and we'll be right back. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca, we care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, we've dedicated to providing excellent customer service across the 4-state area, ensuring that every experience is exceptional. Visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. Learn more at peoplesbankofseneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Hi, this is Pastor Mike from Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a few moments to give you hope today. Are you feeling overwhelmed with the daily struggles of affording rent, paying for groceries, buying gas? I want you to know that there is a God who is big enough to handle all these problems and bring you relief. He wants you to live free from worry and stress. James 4:2 says, "You have not because you ask not." Have you asked God to help you today?
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Hi, I'm Pastor Mike of Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a minute to share grace with you today. And what is grace? Grace is when someone gives you something that you don't deserve. I haven't done anything to deserve God's forgiveness, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve God's love, but He gives it by His grace. I haven't done anything to deserve a bright future, but God has made a way for me to have one by His grace. Titus 2 says the grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people. Have you accepted that gift of grace? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
Welcome back to Marion Family Complex. John Ball with the coach, Daryl Harbaugh. Coach Lee Dishman, I see he's been around for 10 years. I did my very first softball game with the Cats and him in Republic. That's how long we've known each other. And I just knew that there was a really good chance he was going to throw us a curveball. Now, what he has on the roster is that he has got Kara Gorky was going to start off as pitcher, but we see that Piper is down there in the other end, and she's warming up as well. I bet at the last minute he is probably going to change and put the left-hander in. And we did a pretty good job of hitting her last year, Coach.
Well, she's down there warming up, and he's down there with her. So I don't know if they're either working on something or, like you said, John, that he's going to change it if he thinks his daughter can go. But, yeah, he's been around a little while and knows the game very well.
He knows the game very well, but let me tell you this, he also has juniors and seniors who have had 3 and 4 years varsity experience. This is the first year in a long time that he's been junior and senior heavy. He's been playing freshmen and sophomores for the period of time that I've known him. So this may be the year that he really wants to cash in. Hey, they were 19 and 14 last year, and they've got 7 starters coming back. Their big gun is a first baseman, Annabelle Gebhardt-Hobbs, and she's going to be hitting in the 4-hole. She had over a .350 batting average last year with 21 runs batted in.
Well, that's the reason they've got a winning record, is if you got the bats at the plate and you can produce runs and you've got some pitchers that can play, and experience makes a huge difference out there on that softball field.
Oh, yeah, it makes a huge, huge difference. Cats come in with a record of 10-9, certainly not the way we wanted to end up the first half of the season by being beat by Joplin the other night in the cold rain, 11-8. But, hey, there were some good things happened. We had a 4-run 7th-inning performance.
Well, we sure like to get them, we sure like to see those Lady Cats get going on the – let's go out there and think it's a 7th inning right from the get-go. That's probably what they need to do.
Yeah, most definitely. We saw the return of sophomore first baseman Journey Arnold, who was 1 for 3 and scored 2 runs. So she made her presence known immediately as we got back into the ball game. Another sophomore, Kendon Smith, was 2 for 3. She had a single and a double that helped get Cats going. But it just seemed like the other night we could not hit the ball where they weren't.
Yeah, and we got the girls on base, and we could not get a timely hit at the right time. And when we did hit it hard, it was always right to them, and they could make an easy out. And it was frustrating just to watch, because not until that 7th inning, till we started hitting the ball where they weren't, and put some pressure on Joplin.
Well, Carly Kennard started out. Her sister came up in the first inning. Autumn, we have her coming up first because she can get on base pretty well, and she's a speedster. Then Carly came up and had a bomb to center field that brought us our first 2 runs, and I think we thought it was going to be a little different than what it was.
It sure started off good, and Autumn, like I said, there's a reason Autumn's leadoff hitter. She can get on base. She's got a good eye at the plate. She bats left-handed. She's quick to first base. She's not a slap hitter. She's a power hitter.
Yes, she
and
is.
She can hit it out there in the field, and like I said, she's quick and she can get there, and she's a very good leadoff hitter for Neosho.
Yeah, she is, and we're excited about the opportunities that are coming up. We're going to start off. We basically got the same type of lineup. We've got her, Kendon Smith, Becklin Garrett, and Carly Kennard, our first 4 hitters, and then the freshman Sadie Leach comes in after that. And if we can just pick up where we left off in the 7th inning the other night, I believe we can win the ball game.
Oh, I know we can, John. No, we can.
This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by Pro Lube Tire and Auto Center. We will be right back after this. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Sam Gorm and Aaron Mitchell are your specialty risk insurance agents for Neosho and the surrounding area. They've been involved in Neosho sports since their own high school days and know the importance of athletic competition and how it teaches students life lessons every day. For all your home, auto, life, farm, ranch, and crop insurance needs, call Sam Gorham today at 417-850-5116 or Aaron Mitchell at 417-483-8337. You can also learn more online at specialtyriskinsuranceagency.com. Go Wildcats!
At Pro Lube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, Pro Lube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
Pro Lube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church. And I want to take 30 seconds today to encourage you to pray. Because our prayers have the power to move heaven. James 5 says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. When we pray, God listens. When we pray, situations can change. When we pray, miracles can happen. And heaven moves on our behalf, simply because we pray. Take some time today and pray. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
Hey, good back. Nice to have you back here at Neosho Sports Complex. The Lady Softball Cats getting ready to play Republic, and the keys for the Cats for the night, John. Keys to the Cats are sponsored by the State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho, located at 437 West Kohler Street in Neosho. Eric and his team offer a variety of insurance services for the individuals and businesses. Learn more online at ericnorrisinsurance.com or by phone at 417-451-6666. Go Wildcats.
All right, the keys to the Cats. It starts with the letter C. Come out of it. Absolutely. You and I have both seen teams that are going along there, they're rocking along fine, and then for whatever reason they get down into a little bit of a slump. Yep. We saw the Cats become the team that we've seen them since the 7th inning the other night at Joplin. If we scored 4 runs in the top of the 7th inning on a rainy day when we just absolutely couldn't cash in. We went down 4-10 And we didn't have anything but pride and stubbornness that brought us back into the ball game for those 4 runs. That's why I say that is the team that we know and love. And they made the ball game interesting before it was over with. A stands, we got just a little too aggressive, Coach, Tuesday night with several overthrows, and Joplin, being the team they are, certainly took advantage of that. And by overthrows, I'm not going to say off throws. They were just overthrows high. And, you know, we can do something about that. We just need to channel that energy in another direction. One overthrow, however, did lead to Autumn Kennard back to Sadie Leach to throw a runner out at third base. So there was something good that came from that. T stands for timing. No doubt we're going to see Piper Dishman tonight in the circle for Republic. She's a left-hander. She throws off-speed pitches, but she can bring it when she needs to as well. Our ability to be disciplined at the plate is a direct contributor to winning the ball game tonight. I want to remind everybody she had 141 strikeouts. She's not used to walking people, so we got to be on our game and we got to hit the ball. Yes, we got to start swinging the bat, and we started doing that Tuesday night. Putting the ball into play gives us confidence, and it wreaks havoc on the other team's defense, and that's when they make mistakes and gives us the opportunities to score.
Exactly. That's the point right there, John. We got to hit the ball, put the ball in play, and let's put some pressure on this Republic Tiger defense. That's what we got to get going tonight.
Yeah, and we're just about 12 minutes away. We're going to take another 3-minute timeout and come back. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be back with the starters, and we'll be listening to Chris Finsky, the address announcer, and then we'll have our national anthem. We'll get this ball game underway.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Joe.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook /Calvary of Neosho or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Continue to show respect and sportsmanship.
All right, public address announcer Chris Finsky is getting ready to get started, so let's go ahead and start with the visiting Republic Tigers. Number 7 is Allison Walker. She's going to play shortstop. Number 2 hitter is Paige Alsrott, and she wears number 4 and it plays right field. Number 22 is Pepper Dishman. Right now, she is set up as the
she's a designated player right now.
But we'll see about that. And the 4-hole is number 8, Annabelle Gibhart.
second and playing right field, number 4.
Number 5 hole,
Paige
playing more
Elfenbach.
14, is
Batting
Addie
third,
Brown,
hitting
and
the
she'll
pitching,
play
number
left
22,
field.
Piper Dishman.
Number 2 is going to be
Batting fourth,
Lily
playing
Robinson,
first
and she'll
base.
be the
Number 8,
catcher.
Annabelle
Number 13, who
Earhart
plays
from
center
Paul.
field, is Sammy Watson,
fifth and playing left
and she
field,
plays
number
center
14,
field.
Addie
And the
Brown.
second baseman is Ashlyn
Batting
Schuber,
sixth, doing the
and she
catching, number
wears
2,
number 9.
Lily
And
Richardson.
number 9 batting order
Batting
is number
seventh, playing
11,
center field, number
Case
13,
Allison.
Sammy
She's the little
Watson.
third baseman that has the arm that we saw
Batting
just a little
eighth
bit
and playing
earlier.
second base, number 9,
And we've got
Ashlyn
Kara
Shaw.
Gorky right now that
Batting ninth and playing
is
third
maybe
base,
starting as
number
pitcher,
11,
maybe not. We'll
Cass
see as we get
Ellison.
into it. Now for your Neosho Wildcats, coached by Coach Kate Cummings.
Let's now
She's been
meet
here
your
8 years,
Neosho
and they are
Lady
10 and 9.
Wildcats.
We'll start off with number 1, Autumn Kennard. She will be the catcher. The number 2 hitter is number 18, is Caden Smith. She'll be playing center field. Then the 3 hole is number 12, Becklin Garrett, the shortstop, and Carly Kennard, the pitcher, will be in the 4 hole. Freshman Sadie Leach wears number 27, and she plays third base. Avon Blair, the other senior leader on this ball club, wears number 15. She plays right field. Addie Hart is wearing number 8, and she'll play second baseman. Journey Arnold, the sophomore first baseman, is back in place. And the last hitter before we start over again is Ashlyn Stevens. She wears number 5, and she plays left field.
Batting sixth and playing right field, number 15, Avon Blair.
You know, these cats have got to get going and get
Batting
going
seventh, playing
fast.
second
There is
base, number 8,
nobody
Addie
in
Hart.
this lineup that is
Batting
not
eighth
a
and playing
quality
first base,
hitter if
number
they just
21,
settle down and
Journey
make
Arnold.
themselves do it.
Well,
Batting ninth and playing
not
left
only
field,
quality
number 5,
hitter, John,
Ashlyn
but they're quality
Stevens.
players out there in the field, okay? They're able to make
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
plays.
the privilege
They're able to,
this event
you know,
was made possible by
good
those
at
who have
bats,
fought to
hit the
continue
ball
to fight
hard. We
for the
just
freedom
haven't
we
done it
enjoy.
at the right
Please
time to
stand
get
as we
going.
honor America with the playing
To have the
of our
national anthem here.
We're about ready to get this ball game underway. I'm going to judge it's about 80 degrees. Coach Katie Cummings wants to bring the girls in and talk to them for a minute or two. The wind is blowing out of left field across to right field, so there very well could be some opportunities over in left field for these cats who have a tendency to hit the ball that way.
Yeah, they do. I mean, they got some left-handed hitters, and Journey Arnold I think she bats left-handed, and so does Autumn Kennard, and both of them power hitters. And also that sun out there in the right field and first base and second base, anything on the right side of the field, man, it is blinding out there, and the girls got to be able to learn. And the thing about it is that Neosho, they play in these or practice in these conditions.
Yes, they do.
So they're used to the sun being there. They're used to it, and they practice that way. So I don't think it's going to be that big a deal for them.
Carly Kennard is in the circle for the Cats. Her battery mate is her sister, Autumn. Carly is, as we've said before, a committee to Central Oklahoma, over around the Enid, Ponca City area. And she'll be going there next year. And we've still got a group of seniors that's going to be coming up after this, Coach.
Oh, yeah, they got a group of kids that can play. I mean, there's no doubt that they're a very talented bunch. They've got to find a pitcher. I know Sadie's come in several times this year and done a good job. And she's going to have to get some confidence going. But They're going to have to find some pitching. But if they can do that, they've got the girl. They got the girls that can play.
Yeah, really do. Number 7, the shortstop, Allison Walker, is going to start off for the Cats, and Carly's going to have to get started. She loves to be able to overpower and make a statement right at the beginning of the ball game. And there's the first pitch, and that's a call, strike 1 on the outside corner.
What Carly's good at is getting the girls to chase the ball up in the upper level of the strike zone.
Yeah, she is. She absolutely is, and you'll see her if she gets 2-0. That's exactly where she'll go. Ball's a little bit low and inside. That evens the count at 1-1. Cats are basically straight out in the outfield. It is Stevens, Smith, and Blair.
Playing her to pull just a little bit. Stevens on the left side of the bag out there.
And swung on for strike 2.
I'm sorry, that's not Stevens. I'm sorry. That is
strike 2.
Caden Smith.
For the Cats, it is Leach, Garrett, Hart, and Arnold. There's a solid hit over to Hart, and she's up and got the play. There's the first out.
There you go. Good pick up by Addie Hart that time.
Yeah, it really was. That was a nice pickup. In fact, she showed a little bit of arm that way. She was almost on second base when she threw that ball.
Well, she had to move to her right a little bit. She got there in plenty of time, got there, scooped it. Like I said, they're used to that sun and playing off that sun on that right field.
You can
right side of the field.
Hear that wind coming in on us. It's not really that loud. There's the first pitch from Carly to Earnhardt, and it is a call, strike 1.
Yeah, it's just a little wind out there. It's not much.
Paige Ellenhart plays right field. She wears number 4. 3 up, 3 down would go a long ways towards the Cats, and there is this hit that goes to Leach over at third base, up and over to Arnold for the second out.
Good there by Sadie, catching that ball plenty of time. Just like I said, make sure you got it on the right hop that time. And a good throw to first base. Because she's quick down there. Paige is quick to get to that first base.
Yeah, she is.
That ball had to be on target. It was a bang play.
Steps in there. She bats from the left-handed side of the plate. She and Kennard have faced each other many times in the last several years, and there was on the outside corner, call strike 1.
I don't think she's a slap hitter.
No, she's not.
She is a
power hitter. She most definitely is. Ball's low and outside. Nice stop by Autumn for a ball. Evens the count of 1-1. There's 2 outs. We're in the top half of the first, ending the Neosho Wildcats taking on the Tigers from Republic.
Got a feeling she's going to be very careful where she puts these balls.
There's a ground ball over to Sadie, and she's up with it, and she goes over for the play. So we've got 5-3 ground out twice, and a 3 up, 3 down for the Cats, and they'll be coming up to their half of the inning. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back after
Every
this.
team knows that the 2-point play can be a winning move. State Farm agent Eric Norris and his team are here to help you go for 2 by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call and saves you time and money. So go for the win and score big savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way to help life go right. Call State Farm agent Eric Norris at 417-451-6666 for more information. And go Wildcats!
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-413-5465.
Welcome back to Marion Family Complex. The Cats in their part of the inning start off with catcher Autumn Kennard, and true to his word, Piper Dishman is on the mound, and there's the first pitch, and it hit the outside corner for a strike.
It was high up in the strike zone as well, John.
Yes, it was. It sure was. Autumn bats from the left-hand side, and she's going up against a left-handed pitcher. I'm not sure that makes a difference in softball, does it, though, Coach?
I don't think it does. I mean, I think she's trying to keep it on the outside part of the plate just to keep Autumn in the box longer when she hits it.
Yeah, I think that's right, and that was a ball low and outside, so the count's even at 1-1.
Yeah, she's trying to hit it.
There's a foul ball right back at us, and so far what we've seen from Dishman is she works just pretty cotton-picking fast, doesn't she?
Yeah, not bad. She kind of walks out of the circle and thinks about herself for a second. Kind of like Wood did from Joplin the other night, but it's like she gets the signal, she comes up, and she throws.
Comes the next pitch, and that one hits the plate, and that's going to even the count at 2-2. Cats need to get something going right from the very beginning tonight to establish their confidence and their dominance of this game. Here comes the pitch from Dishman, and there's a foul right back here again.
Oh, Autumn was on it too.
Yeah, she was. She
was just underneath it.
Yeah, just a little bit of a riser, and she hit the bottom piece of the ball.
Her timing was good on that swing.
Yes, it was. The name of the game is put the barrel on the ball right here and now. And here comes the next pitch. Ball high and outside. That'll make a full count.
This reason makes her
the ball game.
This reason it makes her leadoff hitter. She's got a good eye where the ball's at.
She does.
She's a very disciplined hitter. You have to throw at strike zone to get a strike on her.
Ball, strike three. It was just on the outside corner, but there's the first strikeout of the side.
Now batting number 18.
And here comes Kendon Smith, number 18, the center fielder for the Cats.
All that and high on the inside part of the plate.
Dishman looks down at her catcher. Here comes the first pitch, and there's a ball hit hard right back at right back at Annabelle Gennard Hobbs.
I'm telling you what, the sun was right in her eyes. She stuck her glove up, John, just for defense. I'm not sure she knew where the ball was, but it was hit right at her head. She just stuck the glove out to protect herself, and the ball happened to hit it.
Yeah, that ball was on a line shot, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Here's the shortstop, Beckling Garrett. Comes the first pitch from Dishman, and that was low. In fact, it rolled across the plate for a ball. Lee Richardson has been a catcher for this ball club for 3 years now, so she's got a pretty good idea, and she's got a pretty good rapport with both of these pitchers.
Oh, yeah.
And swung through. Beckman probably aided her just a little bit and swung at a ball that time. The count's even at 1-1. There's 2 outs. Strike 2.
Yeah, that's on the outside part of the plate. She just kind of, I don't think she really wanted to swing at that, John. She just kind of went at it half-heartedly and realized it was just out there, but it was too late.
Yeah, it was.
You've got to commit. Now she's got to protect.
She goes. There's a high.
That could be. That could be
out of here. No, it's caught right back there.
Wow.
Our score after 1 full inning: Republic 0, Neosho 0.
Deep on the warning track that one was, John.
It was.
It didn't lack much.
It did. 3 up and 3 down. After the 1 inning of play, there is no score. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do, and for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Annabelle Gerhardt-Hobbs is the first baseman. We talked about her being the real guns of this team. And the first inning was just exactly what we thought it was going to be, Coach. It's going to be, maybe if it goes on like this, it's going to be a pitcher's duel.
It could be. I mean, they're both of them good pitchers and both face one another, and they all know one another.
Yeah, they do. They know each other just real well. That's something about Southwest Missouri. As much as these girls play ball, they all know each other pretty well. That was one that got away from Carly, and it was high and went all the way back to the backstop.
Well, the first pitch was, rolled across the plate. She just let it go too quick and that a little too late.
Yeah. Here comes Carly's next pitch. And that ball was high, 3-0. We'll see if...
Got all Wildcats all the time. Check out the Neosho Wildcat dedicated video portal at kenio.com. It's side dedicated completely to Neosho Wildcats. Watch the game live and see the updated schedules on the Neosho Wildcat portal at www.kenio.org.
Well, there's the first walk of the ball game. Gerhardt-Hobbs goes down to first base. And here comes Addie Brown, the left fielder.
Let's see what they do here. I'm not sure how fast and quick she is, but I don't think she can run against. Not unless, Carly throwing it where Autumn has to reach pretty hard, but I think Autumn can throw her out pretty easy.
Well, I think she probably can too. And there's a swung-on strike one.
There's that high one up around the shoulders. You can't lay off of it, and you can't hit it either one.
No, you can't. And that's obviously Carly's go-to pitch. It's been there for 4 years now. She's looking down, and here comes her next pitch. That's right in there for call strike 2.
That was 2. That was right down the middle of the plate. That was a dandy.
Yeah, it was. So Carly, after walking the first person, Gerhardt-Hobbs, she's thrown 2 strikes in a row. And here comes the next pitch, and that's fouled back. Probably helped us out a little bit. I think she spoke at a ball that time.
There's that high one, John, that you just can't lay off of. I mean, she's throwing it, and she's she's always had a knack for getting the batters to climb that ladder to try to hit it higher.
Carly's looking it over. Here comes the next pitch, and it's high for a ball. Autumn got up and snagged that one, looked down at first base real fast, and Gerhardt-Hobbs is back.
Yeah, you throw one up there around her chin, and I don't think she can hit it.
I don't think so either. Here comes the next pitch, and that's going to be fouled off and out of play. For count remains a ball and 2 strikes.
She came out with a little changeup that time, John, and she's so far out in front of it, she just barely tipped it over there down the third base line.
Yeah, she did. That'd been fair. That'd been a pretty nice look at a double play ball that time, wouldn't it?
You can just get a sharply hit one, we might have a chance.
And there's a ball high, so that evens the count at 2-2. Yeah. Well, you like to see Carly put the ball in play. That's important. She establishes a strikeout. I feel pretty good about that. And there's the next one, and that's fouled right back here again.
That's a good pitch right there off her hands, and she threw it on the inside part of the plate. Can't get the bat around to it, and that right off the handle. Lucky you can touch it.
We've got 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's 4 pitches, and then she's fouled 3 off. That's 7 pitches. This is turning into pretty good at bat for Brown. Got her. Strike 3.
There's that high one.
Yeah, and that really was. Lily Richardson, the second, the catcher, is up. One down and a runner on first base.
See if we can leave that walk out there.
Yeah, that's
the best way to do it, striking them out, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And here comes Carly's first pitch, and that was maybe a little high for a ball.
Couldn't get her to chase it, could she?
No. Carly looks down at her wrist, coach. Here comes the next pitch underway. So that's swung on for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1. I don't know who's calling pitches over there, whether it's Coach Cummins or whether it is Autumn, but apparently right now Carly likes the pitch call. Here comes the next one, and that's swung right back to the catcher.
Could be.
There's one. Got her! Double play ball. What a great job by the Cats that time. That was a 1-6-3 double play ball.
That's the way you play defense right there, John.
It absolutely is. So after an inning and a half, there is still no score. Neosho Wildcats are coming up to bat. You're watching Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcats Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Clark Funeral Homes, with 2 locations, 312 South Wood Street in Neosho and Highway B at Highway 86 in Granby, is proud to be a part of these local communities. Established in 1890, they specialize in a variety of funeral service options, including traditional, cremation, and graveside services. They also offer monuments. Clark Funeral Homes, 417-451-2345, or online at clarkfuneralhomes.com, a sponsor of KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
We all have those days where we don't want to get up. But when we have true discipline and choose to rise up, we become the best version of ourselves. To start your journey today, visit risefitnesscenter.com.
Welcome back to the Marion Family Complex, bottom half of the second inning. Temperature outside 77 degrees. The wind is blowing almost a little bit of a crosswind, Coach, from the left field foul line over there, almost to the Neosho Wildcats dugout. So I'm not sure exactly what that will or won't do, but wind blowing like that makes it pretty pleasant. You got plenty of time to get out here and support these Lady Cats. There'll be a JV ball game after this, so it's a really pleasant time for a little bit of entertainment and supporting your Lady Wildcats. Carly Kennard, the pitcher, who had a strikeout, and then she started that double play just a minute or two to get out of the inning, and now she's up. And she's going to be able to help herself, but there's a ball low and inside.
Well, here's another one, Carly. Piper's out there pitching to Piper Dishman, but I don't think she wants to give Carly anything over the plate.
Yeah, well, I don't think so either. Like we said, these two pitchers probably respect each other probably more than anybody else on the ball club. And there's a call strike.
Yeah, that was on the outside part of the plate, and I don't think Carly didn't really like it. So she can be picky right now.
Yeah, she can. She's got a couple of home runs to her credit. She hit one in Joplin the other night, and there's a ball that could be, it's going to be a foul, but it hit the fence. It hit the top of the fence,
and that's into the little wind we have out there out of the north. So, like I said, Carly, everybody knows Carly's got some pop on her bat, and she can turn on one. All the problem is Piper threw just a little change up, and that's the reason Carly pulled it that far.
Kennard, Leach, and Blair in the Wildcats' bottom half of the second inning. And there's one that is low and inside. That evens the count at 2-2.
I don't think she wants to go 3-2.
I just can't imagine that.
Carly ought to be licking her chops right now.
Yeah. Well, it's low and inside though. Full count.
That was a pretty good pitch to miss. That was that was a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah. And Dishman knows it too. She's on. There it was. I thought I had her.
Yeah.
Here it comes. And that one's fouled off right back here. And Richardson out there to take the carom off of the backstop. Dishman walks around for a minute or two, much like Carly does, and then steps back into that circle. Here comes the next pitch, and there's a solid hit right back to the pitcher, and she drops it, and she's not going to get it. Oh, she did. She got her bang-bang play, yes.
It was a bang-bang play, but it just didn't get quite far enough away from her. Keep up on the latest the Neosho broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter at KNEO0917 Sports, or download the KNEO iPhone or Android phone app. You can also watch us on our Wildcat Sports Broadcast Insider apps. Download the KNEO iPhone or Android phone app today.
Here's Sadie Leach, third baseman, and she looks at a ball outside. Well, both these pitchers have shown the ability to get off the mound and field the ball, haven't they?
Yeah, they're both, top-notch softball players around here, and one of the two of the best pitchers in the area.
Here comes the next pitch, and there's a swung on foul ball straight back, and that evens the count at 1-1.
I don't know if Piper Dishman has gotten any looks. I can't imagine that she is not getting any looks. Just because she's left-handed.
Yeah, because she's left-handed, and she's up in that Republic area where there's 4 colleges within about a 20-minute drive.
Sure.
There's a ball low and inside.
2-1. This is the one I always said that was a batter ought to be licking his chop because the pitcher don't want to go 3-1.
Yeah.
So they want to throw a strike.
Sadie stands in there. She stretches out just a little bit, and here comes the pitch from Dishman, and that's on the outside. So that's 3 balls and a strike.
Yeah, she's slapping herself on the thigh back here, taking a little bit extra time as Piper. She's mad at herself.
Yeah, she is. And Cats need base runners, so I'd say that Leach is going to have to be pretty picky once again.
Any way you can get there.
Call strike. She took off down to first base thinking, well, he hadn't called it yet. And she got down there about 4 steps really and slowed down to listen.
Yeah, he's
count.
another one that's kind of got a delay call.
Yeah, he does. Well, it's full count. There's 1 out to the freshman Sadie Leach. Here comes the next pitch, and that's ball 4. So the Cats have got their first batter by way of a walk. And here's Avon Blair. Avon has the ability to put some pop in the bat for herself as well. And I don't see a courtesy runner just yet for Leach, so we don't see just exactly.
Yeah, I don't think they want a courtesy run for her just yet.
Well, I don't think
this early
so either,
anyway.
But that would
in the ball game.
Believe that we're going to hit head on. We're not going to try to bunt the ball.
Let's see if we can't even.
There's a good hit right down to the second baseman. There's the first over to and she makes it back to first. Well, that is a fielder's choice.
Good sharp hit ball, but just right to him.
4-6, and that was the top half of the double play.
Second baseman, Addie Hart.
Here's Addie Hart. This is a good opportunity for her to turn on one.
Well, we've seen that happen, John. She's got some pop in her bat as well.
Dishman looks down. Here comes the first pitch. And Avon jumps out there almost in no man's land to see exactly what, I think more to see what Richardson would do more than anything else, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think she's fooling anybody, or it's kind of hard to, steal off this catcher.
Swung on for strike 1. Or strike 2, I guess.
Yeah,
that's strike
2.
Yeah, that's right. No balls and 2 strikes on second baseman Addie Hart. She always kind of waits for her pitch, and she'll swing a time or two to let you know she's not really committed. But there's a ball outside. right fielder is playing quite a ways back. In fact, more than most right fielders would.
Center field's playing up.
Yeah. So
she could be burned.
Plenty of openings over here on this first base side. And there's a ball inside for ball 2. That'll even the count at 2-2. Avon Blair over on first base by way of a fielder's choice.
It was good hustle just to keep out of the double play.
Yes, it was. Harton and Journey Arnold is up next. There's a high ball that is out of play over on the Cats side of the field. Hart steps out and she kind of does that little bit of a swing and a little bit of a swing, almost like my golf swing practice, isn't it?
That's what it's for. They do it over and over to try to muscle memory.
Comes the next one. Got her. Strung her out. So Hart strikes out. Cats leave one. And at the end of 2 innings, there is no score. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be back.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Well, Coach, it's going to be a busy week again this next week. Friday night, the Cats go to Webb City, walking in there with a 4-0 record. Then Tuesday night, we have a softball game. We go to Carthage. Then on October the 3rd, Willard comes to Neosho, and then we play Willard that Friday night for football. So there's just plenty of sports on the KNEO and Neosho Sports Network.
Yeah, I mean, the Neosho Wildcats, the football boys are playing good. 4-0 right now. Up at Webb City, it'll be rocking Friday night.
Yeah, absolutely. There's not a doubt in my mind that they're going to come out with blood in their eyes. And we'll depend again upon not only our offense, but the Cats to stifle them right off at the bat.
2-0 to start this count here.
Now the center fielder is Sammy Watson. Here comes a pitch from Carly, and they're swung on strike one.
There you go. That's what we like to see out of Carly, throwing strikes. You're going, but yeah, you're right. First time they've been 4-0 in quite a while.
Yeah, since
got everybody excited down here at Neosho. It's about time.
Since 1994, but who's counting, right?
Yeah, who's counting?
Yeah.
But anyway, I mean, Webb's down a little bit, so man, it could be a good game.
Comes Carly's next pitch, and that one's that high riser that rose just a little bit too much. That makes it count 3-1.
Yeah, she's hanging on to that high riser just a little bit more than she normally does.
Yeah,
but
I'd say if I was Watson, then I would be fastball hunting, and that's exactly
what it was. Yeah,
she fouled it off. You know, that makes the count 3-2. It's a full count. There's no outs in the top half of the third inning. There's no score. We're waiting to see, and it's got her striking strike three.
There's that high fastball. She got down out there about shoulder height, and they can't lay off of it, and they can't catch up with it.
Yeah, that's Carly's second strikeout of the ball game. Ashton Shaman is the second baseman, and she steps in. Waiting for her to step in. She steps in. She puts her hand up for just a minute. Now she gets ready. Here comes the first pitch from Carly. High for a ball.
She's a little second baseman over there. Almost got the double play, but
yeah, really did here. Carly looks down. She looks over at the coach, and there's the next offering, and it is low and inside for a ball.
Ooh.
So there's no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out in the top half of the 3rd inning.
She's not the biggest thing out there, and the strike zone is not that big.
No, and I tell you, look at, there's a swung on for a strike 1. It was a foul tip a little bit. If you look at Neosho's outfield, they obviously don't think that she has much power. They're all in. Avon Blair's in over here on the right-hand side, and Kenan Smith right back to Carly, and Carly over to Journey, and there's the second out of the side.
All Wildcats all the time. Check out the Neosho Wildcat dedicated video portal at kneo.org. It's a site dedicated completely to your Neosho Wildcats. Watch the games live and see upcoming game schedules in the Neosho Wildcats portal at www.kneo.org.
Here's third baseman Cass Ellison. We were watching her earlier, and we thought she had just a pretty good arm, didn't we, Coach?
Yes.
Here comes Carly's first pitch, and there's a swung on to Backlund. Backlund up with it over to Journey, and that retires the side. So 6-3, and there's the third out of the side. And we go into the bottom of the 3rd inning with no score. You're watching Neosho Wildcats and the KNEO Sports Network. We'll be right back after this.
Insurance Benefits Consultants now has 2 locations to serve you. They're located at 1009 South Neosho Boulevard in Neosho and at 701 Northwest McNelly Road in Bentonville, Arkansas. They are proud supporters of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They provide Medicare and Medicaid supplemental policies, as well as life, health, and group health insurance plans from companies like Allstate and Colonial. For more information, call 417-451-4244 or in Arkansas, 479-431-5226. Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
And we're back at the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Journey Arnold, sophomore first baseman, is up. Then it'll be Ashlyn Stevens, the left fielder, and it's the top of the batting order. We're talking each player, each pitcher, I think, has got 2 strikeouts. Each one's got a walk. Other than that, it has been pitching all the way. And I guess we're going to see who blinks first.
Yeah, it's a pitcher's duel. Who can get to her first? Who can get that base hit and put the pressure on them?
There's a pitch low and outside for ball 1 from Piper Dishman.
And I know Journey Arnold can. She just came back from being injured the other day, didn't she, John?
Yeah, she did. She was pitching, in fact, in that Ozark Festival tournament. There's a solid hit. It's going to be out of play, though, for a strike 1, and that's just the way she likes to hit the ball, over to left field. But she was pitching in that Ozark Festival, and the ball came back and hit her in the head, and she was a concussion, and she was out for the rest of those ball games, and our first ball game when we came home.
Concussion protocol. They do a good job of taking care of the athletes.
Yeah, they really do. Here comes the next pitch, and there's a ball. Outside. So the count is 2 balls and a strike.
Well, she's always had a good eye-hand coordination. Journey has get the bat on the ball.
Yes, she has.
Long-armed, long, lanky girl. She turned on one. She can hammer it. Power hitter.
Wide open down that power alley, and there's another ball on the outside, so that makes it 3-1. Journey scored twice Tuesday night against Joplin from some pretty nice base running. Fishman looks down. Here comes her pitch, and there's swung on for strike 2. I'm not real sure exactly where that one was.
That was on the low and outside part of the plate. I'm not even sure it was a strike. That's one of them at 3-1. You can be a little picky.
Yeah.
But anyway, get a timing going.
Ashlyn Stevens is up next, and there's the ball that we're looking for right over second base, and Journey's on with her first hit.
There's a good hit out there to center field. Just putting the bat on the ball. She wasn't trying to do anything spectacular, John. 3-2, the ball's in there. Just put the bat on the ball.
Yeah.
Now batting, number 5.
So Neosho gets the first hit of the night in the way of sophomore first baseman Journey Arnold. There are no ads, and here is left fielder Ashlyn Stevens. Journey looks down. I'd say with her long, lanky feet, she's going to be real hard to double play. And there was a
so
everybody
I think
in the world.
foul-tipped it.
Yeah, it was. She foul-tipped it, but everybody was moving in that infield. I'm not sure they were thinking that was going to happen.
Well, you know, they're trying to lay down the bunt. They're trying to get Journey Arnold second base, get her in scoring position for the top of the lineup.
Yeah, I did not see the second baseman moving over towards first, and there's
No.
Got
the play to the first base. She laid the bunt down and popped it up to the first baseman. Journey Arnold barely made it back to the bag, but a missed throw. They missed the throw back to first base, and Journey Arnold takes second. So she got there where she was supposed to be.
She did.
Maybe in an unorthodox way, but she at least got to second base. She's in scoring position. We got the top lineup up.
I really think she would have made it back. It was
I think she made it back just in time.
Here's Autumn. And she's going to bunt the ball, but she fouls it back.
She was trying to fool him because Autumn's usually not a bunter.
No, she's not.
Trying to get the ball to third,
She struck out her first time up. I'm sure that's sticking in her craw, too. That's not something that she does on a regular basis. Fishman goes down to the rosin bag for just a minute ago.
Well, she's
comes back up. Here comes the delivery from the lefty, and that one's fouled right back at us. So no balls and 2 strikes on Autumn Kennard. It'll be Kendon Smith and then Buckling Garrett for the Cats.
I said she's just trying to fool him on that first swing and bunt, especially that third baseman playing that far back.
Yeah. That was outside. That was an off-speed pitch. So the count now is a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, and the Cats have a possible run on second base.
They got her in scoring position. That's the farthest any team's made it so far.
Yes, it is.
See if we can't get that timely hit. We need to get her in.
Fishman takes a big, deep breath. Autumn standing in there staring her down. And there's a ball high and outside. It evens the count at 2-2.
Left-handed hitter, they're trying to keep her in the box as long as they can. Do not let her, they'll throw it inside, and don't let her try to pull it.
You know, as you said a while ago, she's not one of those left-handed slap hitters.
No, she's not.
She's not going to do that at all.
Power hitter.
Here comes the next pitch, and that's a foul ball that is going to be just over the fence out of play on the first base side. And the count remains the same, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Be with us tomorrow night when we go to Webb City. The Cats take on the Webb City Cardinals. Kickoff is at 7 o'clock. We'll have the pregame show at 6:15.
I don't get this town rocking for football if we can, beat Webb at Webb.
Well, you're not a kid. That would be something that hasn't happened since 2014, beating them there. Here comes Dishman's next pitch, and it's foul. Now, okay, he's saying it hit the bat.
I think it came off her fingers.
Yeah, I think it did too.
Came off the fingers of her bat, and she almost went around and tried to hold up, and I think it came off her fingers.
Coach Cummins is appealing it, and here's something you don't see. The home plate umpire is appealing it to the base umpire.
Yeah.
Which is a little interesting in itself, but it's a foul ball, and we'll go back at it again.
It came off her fingers. It didn't come off her arm or anything like that.
Yeah. They're over there trying to show the umpire where she got hit, and he's saying, ma'am, I'm just as sorry as I can be, but I saw it as a foul ball, and that's probably not going to change. So she's going to get a minute or two to kind of relook that over.
Yeah, the umpire will give them a little bit of two, but I don't think they're going to get it changed.
I don't think so either.
Keep up the latest Neosho broadcast ballgame schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook at facebook.com, KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter, KNEO at 0917 Sports, or download our KNEO and Android app. You can also watch in our Wildcat Sports and Broadcast Inside app. Download the KNEO iPhone or Android phone app today.
Here's a ball high and outside. That'll load the count up at 3-2 on Autumn Kennard. And I'd say that she's probably going to go fastball hunting right here because
3-2.
Certainly Dishman does not want to walk her.
No.
And there's a hard hit ball,
Stay
and
fair.
that is going to. It did not stay fair, but boy, it was right back there against the fence.
I know, I'm begging for it, John.
Yeah. That would have been a ball that hit down there in that corner, and she could have run from here to Walmart before they'd gotten it back in.
She turned on one and caught it on the barrel of the bat. Yeah. Just foul.
Yeah, but
that was our first run, and probably Journal Arnold sitting on third base.
Here comes one more pitch from Dishman. And she got her struck out. Well, it was a good at bat anyway that time for Autumn Kennard, but that is the second out of the evening. And here's Kendon Smith.
Threw her a change up, John. She wasn't looking for it from the outside part of the plate. It was a good pitch.
Kendon steps in there. She was 2 for 3 over in Joplin Tuesday night. And she had a single and a double. And there's a ball low and outside.
Piper Dishman is kind of getting behind the hitters this inning.
Yeah, she's getting behind the hitters, but just the confidence of throwing a changeup on a 3-2 count.
3-2 pitch.
Yeah. Here comes the next pitch. That's low and inside for a ball. 2 outs. The Cats have got a runner on second base.
Where's that timely hit at, John? Cats been trying to find one for a long time.
Garrett and Kennard up if Smith happens to get on. And that one hit her, and she's going to go to first base.
Yeah, that went off her arm.
Yeah, it sure did. It sure did. Runners on first and second. And here is Becklin Garrett, the shortstop.
Becklin flew out to right field, did she not, John? The first time hit it deep.
Yes, she did. She hit it deep. Right back up on the fence, in fact.
Well, I mean, who do you want to face, Becklin, or do you want to face? You want to load the bases up, put Carly Kennard on there
absolutely,
at the plate?
Which Joplin figured that out the other night after Carly had hit that home run in the 7th inning. They went ahead and walked her. Dishman throws the ball from the left-hand side, and there's the first pitch, and that is swung on, and it's high back out of foul.
Yeah, get out of play. Hate to see that first swing pop up, foul ball that gets caught.
Well, I do too,
like,
yeah.
Here, we've got a chance to get to Republic right here. Like I said, it's that timely hit that we have a hard time getting.
Becklin needs to line the ball right here. Call strike 2. They caught the inside corner.
She's been throwing it outside,
outside.
That time she came inside, kind of fooled Becklin a little bit. She's got a battle up there.
Here comes the pitch. And there's going to be a ball that got away, and we'll have runners go to second and third. Now we most definitely have runners by way of a wild pitch.
Everyone with Neosho Daily wishes the Wildcats good luck. Let's go get that win.
Yeah, and this is the time to do it right now when we've got them kind of pinned back. Let's get a hit, and we're going to bring in at least a couple of runs.
There's 2 runs sitting there waiting for us, John.
Call strike 3, got her. So Cats had nothing doing. We had runners on second and third, and they stranded there. But after 3 innings, all we see is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. You're watching Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back after this.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics, located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is Your Touchstone Energy Partner.
Welcome back to the Marion Family Complex. It is the top half of the 4th inning, and as we said, this is a pitcher's duel. The Cats had runners on second and third and stranded there. The only person that's gotten on for Republic has been by way of a walk, and then we got the double play to end that inning. So doesn't look like either one of these pitchers has blinked just yet. Here comes the first pitch from Carly.
Oh, yeah.
And this is Allison Walker, the top of the batting order. She was out 4-3 her first time up.
And she just took strike one on the inside part of the plate, knee high. That was a good pitch from Carly.
It's fouled back for strike 2.
There's that shoulder high pitch.
Yeah. Carly's got to be feeling pretty good right now, especially after an outing like she got beat up pretty good over in Joplin, to say, I guess I can still do this.
Oh, she can do it.
Here comes the next pitch. And that was that high riser that she wanted to swing at, but it didn't work. So there's a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. We're in the top half of the 4th inning, and there is no score. There's the next pitch, and that is fouled. And it's fouled over into the Republic dugout almost.
Now that's that changeup that comes from Carly. The girl's as far out in front of it. It goes, left of, left field line.
Yep, just sure did.
Can't do anything with it. Luckily, just to foul it off. Don't be surprised she didn't throw it around her chest high, shoulder high.
Well, she's got a ball and 2 strikes, and normally this is where she likes to go fishing. And there was, got her, strike 3.
There it was, right there.
So,
chest high, high, fast, rise ball, I'm sorry.
Walker strikes out.
Number 4, Paige Elzenrath.
Here's Paige Elzenrath. And she is the right fielder, and she grounded out 5-3 her first time up. And Carly's looking over towards third base for some reason there a minute ago, and I guess she's turned around and come right back in. There's the first pitch. That was that high riser, a little too high for a ball.
Yep. Trying to get her to come up. Yeah, Republic hasn't, so far, John, Republic hasn't pressured us yet.
No, and there is a foul ball that is out of play.
There you go, get fouled.
Yeah, it looks bounced over the fence. But there is a ball and 1 strike. There is 1 out. This ball game is moving right along. We've been going 45 minutes, and it's the 4th inning. And there's another hit. And that one's
in the gap.
Going to get in the gap, and it does.
And cut it off.
And she's going to get around to third base. That was a 2-base hit, and then there was a misplay on that. They got her around to third base. Here comes the Dishman with an opportunity to help herself out.
There's the first chance the Republic had. Yeah, we misplayed the hop out there in right field.
We did. Oh, and there we got away from the bottom, but
Good stop by Autumn. She barely got over there. It was in the dirt, low and outside. I say dirt all the time.
Yeah, turf.
It'll be dirt till I die.
I'm sure
For me, anyway.
Well, there's one ball, no strikes. There is one out. Here comes the next pitch, and that one is low and outside. In fact, that one bounced in front of the plate.
Well, Carly may not be wanting to give Dishman anything either.
Well, I can't see any reason to it this hard. We've got Gerhard Hobbs coming up next. And Carly is shaking her head just a little bit. That's not the pitch that she really wants to throw. So she steps out, steps back in, looks down. Here comes the pitch. And that was that fastball. She thought she was going to blow one by her, but
it's 3-0.
3-0 is the count.
Instead of letting Dishman beat you, she may be wanting to just go to the next batter.
Maybe.
Ooh, that was right down the middle.
Call strike one. So I think she probably knew the Dishman was not going to be swinging. So maybe took a little bit off of that pitch. Here comes a pitch from Carly Kennard, and that's a walk. So Dishman is down on first base with a base on balls. And now it looks like it is, well, Lee Dishman wants to do something. Apparently he's going to have someone run for her on
well, he could, because she's the pitcher.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. And there it is.
Without the ponytail, I might be able to tell you. Number 16.
Number 16, yeah. So, runners on first and third. Cats feel like that they've got a double play, then they'll play for the double play and give up a run.
John, I don't have a 16 on the list. I got a 15 and a 17.
Well,
I couldn't tell you.
No.
I don't know if PA announcer has a different lineup or different.
Comes the first pitch. It's low and inside for a ball, and Gerhard Hobbs looked like that she wanted to swing.
I thought maybe they might want to try something here on the first and third, send her to second, try to get Autumn to throw.
There's a call strike. So that evens the count at 1-1.
He's signaling over there. It may be a...
A strikeout right here would go a long ways towards helping the Cats. Here comes the next pitch, and there's a call strike. Got her, and we got the play. We got the runner at second base, and we turned around and alert throwing by Beckman Garrett, getting the ball back home, and the runner is still there.
Yeah, that was a great throw by Autumn, and a good back tag by Beckman. I think Republic thinking that Beckman's going to just cut it off and throw it out to plate.
I did too.
And the girl from Republic didn't move.
No, she didn't move at all. And so we've got 2 outs now. That changes things considerably.
Let's leave her at third.
And here comes the next pitch. Swung on, strike 3, got her. What a great job by the Cats that time to play defense. That was a throw from Autumn to Beckman to tag the girl out at second base. Then she turned around and threw it back home, and the girl was left at third. And then we got a strikeout on the side. So after 3.5 innings of play, the score is still 0-0. We will be right back. You're watching the KNEO and Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
It's the bottom half of the fourth inning. The Cats have stranded a runner on second and third, but the Tigers have stranded one over on third base with a reasonably unorthodox but heads-up play by the defense as the ball was thrown to Autumn. From Autumn over to Backlund. She tagged her out, turned around, threw it back home, and the runner at third just stayed there. Then there was a strikeout. Here's Autumn. Here's Carly Kennard.
This is the playing defense, John. That's a key to success, key for wins. Come on, Carly.
The left-handed Dishman deals, and that one's low and inside for a ball.
Now she didn't want to, like I said, she's got to be very careful with Carly.
Wind is another outside pitch, but the wind's almost blowing directly into right field from left field now.
We got just a little bit of a north wind, keeping the humidity down.
Just a little bit, hadn't it? Ishman looks down. Here comes a pitch, and there's a solid ball that's going to bounce out of play. Bounded out of play for a strike.
He's one high up in the zone.
Yeah, that may have been that little off-speed pitch too. And Carly was just waiting on it. Kennard, Leach, and Blair for the Wildcats in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Piper Leachman steps back on the rubber. Comes the offering from the left-hander, and there's a call strike.
It's a good pitch on the inside part of the plate.
That evens the count at 2-2. He's going to have to protect the plate this time. Richmond looks down. She's getting her call from Richardson, and that was she went down after it. Carly was not going to let that be called a strike.
No, that was a defense swing right there.
It was, and she fouled it off, so the count remains the same.
Come on, Carly, turn on one here.
Ishman steps back in. She's got her face on the rubber. Here comes a pitch, and there's a solid hit right. That is going to be a ball that's going to go all the way to the fence, and she's going to end up at second base.
Could be a double at least. There you go.
So the Cats started off with a double.
Here we go. Got a pinch runner coming in for Carla John. I can't even see the number just yet.
Looks like number 2.
One who's coming in all the time. Kylie Tomlinson.
Kylie Tomlinson, you bet. Here's Sadie Leach.
Here we go. Pressure on Republic now. See if we can't get that run in.
Well, Carly's got some speed. If we can get the ball to the outfield, she can at least tag up. And Sadie's hit the ball deep to right field before. There's a call, strike one.
Pitch running at second base, number 2, Kylie Tomlinson.
Haven Blair, Abby Hart, and Journey Arnold.
We got some good hitters coming up. Let's get this run across. Draw first blood here.
Here comes that was interesting that time. I don't think anybody really expected maybe to include the coach for Sadie to bunt, but she missed it, but the infield was certainly rotating late.
The third baseman is playing so far back, the pitcher would have to cover the left line.
It's outside for a ball. Makes the count a ball and 2 strikes. Kylie Tomlinson, pinch runner, or courtesy runner, I guess, for Carly Kennard after she started the inning with a double. And Carly's got some speed, and there was a hit to right field, and it's caught, but
she's tagging.
Yeah. And she makes it into third base.
Gosh, it hit her. Luckily, it hit her.
So the sacrifice did its job. There's the first out, and
now batting number 15.
We've got a runner on third base. Here comes Avon Blair.
Yeah, that was a heck of a throw.
Yes, it was.
Where is that, Page?
Yeah.
Page on the right field, a good catch and a heck of a throw, but it hit Allie Thompson in the back.
Yeah,
hit Kylie Thompson in the back, or Kylie might have been out. It was a good
I don't
throw.
think she got the best jump she wanted out of that. But there's called strike one to Avon Blair.
It's on the outside part of the plate. Take that to right field again. Let's get this runner home. Come on, Avon, put a bat on the ball. Let's go.
Put the barrel on the ball. And there's called strike two. There's no balls and 2 strikes to Avon Blair. Addie Hart, second baseman, is up next. Avon's going to have to protect the plate right now. And she held back. And the umpire.
How do you let that one go?
We all held our breath a little bit on that one, but the umpire saw something we didn't.
All I know is my granddaughter down there, but I'd like to go grab her by the neck, say, how'd you let that go? Come on, hit it. Hit the ball.
All right, Coach.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting in coach mode now.
I know. A ball and 2 strikes. And there's a foul ball that's right back over the backstop. And the count remains the same.
Or she's going to gripe and complain about this ball. I don't know what the deal is. She does not like that ball.
No. And apparently, Coach is going to come out for just a minute. And he's looking around. I don't know whether he's getting ready to make a change or not.
Well, I don't know
that doesn't normally happen right now, but maybe he sees something.
You've been listening to the fight
that we don't. He obviously does not like that ball either. Base umpire is going to come in. Yeah, one thing about softball, you don't have the pitch count the way you do in baseball.
No, you don't.
And he says,
We're talking about that softball now. I mean, Piper doesn't like it.
No, she hasn't, and she's traded and traded and traded. Carly doesn't seem to have any problem with it. Maybe looking for another ball.
I think Neosho, the home team, is supposed to supply the balls.
Yeah, they are.
And maybe they're down there dugout looking for another one. It's like,
home plate umpire threw the ball over to the field umpire, and he's kind of rubbing it around a little bit too. And there's a ball that's coming out, and a new ball. So maybe Dishman's going to get a chance to rub it up just a little bit, and then we'll get going again. There's one out, a runner on third base for the Cats. Avon Blair's up. She's got a ball and 2 strikes. She hits the ball deep, the Cats have got a chance to score.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if it's a ball up the middle. There's another ball outside. The count now is 2-2. Hart, Arnold, and Stevens. We want all them to bat this inning, don't we, Coach?
Oh, we want the whole team to bat in one inning.
bet.
That's what we want.
Dishman looks down. Here comes the pitch. There's ball 3. So that runs the count full at 3-2 on the senior right fielder, Avon Blair.
She can't get this run in. I got a feeling Piper's coming at her this time.
Yeah, I think she's got to. I don't think she's got a choice. And there it goes. And then she's going to get on first base, but there's the first run of the ball game for the Cats. That was a hard hit ball right to the shortstop. The shortstop couldn't handle it, so Avon Blair's on first base with a hit, and she drives in a run.
There you go. Put the ball in play. Hit it hard. Put the ball in play.
And she did that. She most definitely did.
Good things will happen.
Yeah, here's Addie Hart.
She's another one that can hit it hard. We've seen it. Drew first blood, John. Let's get some more blood.
And this crowd over here is excited about that. There's a lot of folks here in support of these Lady Wildcats. You get an opportunity, come on out and join us as well. There's a JV ball game after this. But right now, this is one whale of a ball game.
It's a pitcher's duel, and we manufactured a run here, double by Kylie Kennard.
Yeah, and then a fly ball sack that took the courtesy runner to third base. And then a solid hit right at the shortstop that she couldn't handle by Avon Blair. And Avon standing over on first base, and the Cats have got a run.
It's a tough hop on first and shortstop.
It was, and it caught her right in the face.
Yeah, it was a hard one. Hit hard and took that hop off that turf.
Comes the next pitch, and that's a ball. So that's 2 balls and a strike, and the Cats are still going. Journey Arnold had a hit her first time up, and she'll be up next.
Yeah, we just got 1 out too, John.
That's right. Piper Dishman looks down, and there's another ball, ball 3. And that umpire kind of turns and looks towards the Wildcat dugout. I think we figure it's a ball. So.
Well, she's throwing it outside, and he's turning his head outside. It's like it's too far out.
Yeah, Hart's going to fake a little bit of a bunt, and there's a call strike.
Yeah.
And everybody knew it, including Hart, but she
was taking all the way.
What she was supposed to. We got to have more base runners, no doubt about it.
Yeah, she was trying to get that 4th ball. She was taking all the way.
Yeah. Now she's going to get her pitch if she gets it up in the wheelhouse, and she fouled that one off. It's a good swing at it that time.
That was right down the pipe. Could have laid that on a silver platter.
Yeah, but you know what we've seen Dishman do? She's liable to come right back with a changeup now.
Yeah.
That wind really is popping up. It's coming back in towards home plate, and there's a foul ball that's high and out of play.
Good job by Addie battling up there. It's close. You got to be swinging.
Yeah, that wind is blowing dead into home plate now.
(3-2), and I think she has a softball that she doesn't like.
Yeah, very well. That's ball 4, so they've got a runner on first and second.
Good at bat there by Addie Hart.
Yeah, that was a great at bat. She just refused. She was relentless that time.
Now batting, number 21, Journey Arnold.
Here's Journey Arnold. She hit a ball right up the middle for the first hit for the Cats.
Maybe the first hit of the game.
Yes, it was in the second inning.
We can get another run in right here. She'd do the same thing.
There's a ball low and outside. A nice job by Richardson, the catcher, to hang on to that ball.
She's getting a workout back there today.
Yeah, she is. Journey steps back in. Richmond steps on the rubber. She winds up. Here comes her pitch, and that's fouled off. Evens the count at 1-1. Cats have still just got 1 out. Good opportunity to manufacture another run or 2.
Yeah, we've had more base runners than Republic has. See if we can get some more in. Still just 1 out, John.
Yeah, there is. Comes the next pitch, and that was fouled back in there as well. Journey was trying to hit that ball to right field. Yeah. There's not a doubt in my mind, and she just was a little low and outside, in fact. So the count remains the same, a ball and 2 strikes. There's 1 out. The Cats have got 1 in. Runners on first and second. Here comes the pitch from Ty Dishman, and it's going to get away, and everybody is going to return. So our runners go from first and second to second and third.
Now we got a chance with a base hit to get 2 in right here.
And there's nobody over in the dugout over there trying to warm up. Here comes next pitch. And there's a solid hit right up the middle, and that's going to score 1. We're going to see that.
Oh, they're going to stop Addie Hart at third.
Yeah, probably a good thing to do because we saw Sammy Watson out there a while ago, and she does have an arm. And that ball went just right over second base. So Journey Arnold, the sophomore first baseman, has her second hit of the ball game.
Now batting, number 5,
here is Ashlyn Stevens, the left fielder. Ashlyn flied out to the first baseman her last time up. Top of the batting order after this. Good opportunity for the Cats to contribute and put on some more runs.
Yeah.
was a close one now. Okay, one plate umpire says that was a ball, and he looked out to his compadre out there in the field, and he said that's right.
She wanted to know if he swung. She wanted to know if if she kept the bat out there.
Yeah.
But I think she pulled the bat back.
And it's not going to surprise me
They
to
tried
see
a little
her
squeeze play right there.
do that again.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
And Journey goes on down to second base. So we've got runners on second and third again with one out in the fourth inning.
And the top lineup's coming up after this one.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me to see her turn around and bunt again. She hits that ball almost right up the middle, but there's going to be another run score, and the ball's booted, and Ashland is on first.
Shortstop couldn't pump it. She made a great move toward it.
She did, didn't she?
And she just couldn't come up with it.
So the Cats have picked up 3 in the bottom half of the fourth inning. Journey Arnold is on third base. Ashland Stevens is at first, and Republic thinks we better all get in the circle here for a minute and figure out what we're doing.
All Wildcats all the time. Check out the Neosho Wildcat dedicated video portal at kneo.org. It's a site dedicated completely to your Neosho Wildcats. Watch the games live and see upcoming game schedules on the Neosho Wildcat portal at www.kneo.org.
This is the 6th batter of the inning.
Now batting number 1.
We're manufacturing some runs, John. We got gut base hits and still just one out.
That's right. Ottoman struck out twice. I'm sure she has no desire to do that again. If Pepper makes a mistake, Autumn's going to make her pay. And
they got her in a rundown.
No, she's safe. Oh. Nice job. Again, nice job of running by Arnold and sliding in there. But while that happens, then Stevens
barely made it back in
base.
time. Man, that was a bang, wasn't it?
Yeah. But barely's all we care about right now, isn't it?
Hey, safe. That's all we count.
Well, it looks like. Well, maybe not. Looked like the coach was going to come over to the umpire for a minute.
Well, I think they had a little talk just to see what he saw.
Yeah. There's a ball and no strikes, and there's one out. Runners on first and second.
Second
and third, excuse me, for second and third. And there was a little hit that's going to fall.
No, she caught it.
Yeah, she did.
It looked like it was going to fall, John.
It sure did. So that is the second side. And there was no way that Arnold could tag up and get in that time. She looked at it for a minute, but that didn't happen. Here's Kendon.
We need one base hit to kind of break this game open.
Yeah.
John, give us 5 runs.
She got hit her last time up and was stranded at second base.
You've seen this girl second. This will be the 3rd time through the lineup.
There's a ball high and outside.
So we're starting to get some hits, solid hits off of her.
Well, there's 2 outs, but the Cats have scored 3 times in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And that was a ball outside as well. That looked like a good pitch to me. I'm glad he's down there. We're up here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he looks at it, but he's just looking away.
Yeah, and that was an off-speed pitch that time too. Comes the pitch. Kendon hits that one. It's a high pop-up.
Could be in
3
trouble.
people trying for it, and they caught it, and that's the end of it. So the right fielder makes a great jag at it to come in and make it. But the Cats pick up 3 runs, and at the bottom of the 4 innings of play, that is the Neosho Wildcats 3, the Republic Tigers 0. We'll be right back after this. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcats Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Barry Reel with First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho, and I want to give you some encouragement today. None of us are perfect, but sometimes we feel like we have messed our lives up so badly that even God can't fix us or help us. I want to assure you that's not the case. In Romans 8:28, we read that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. That means that God can even use your mistakes to do good in your life. I want to encourage you to trust God and let Him give you peace about your past, a purpose in your present, and hope for your future. With KNEO Radio, this is Barry Real.
You found it, the ultimate car wash, the one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
Brown, Richardson, and Watson in the top half of the fifth inning for the Republic Tigers. Carly's just going right along, and there's a little nubber that's hit out. Carly comes out of the circle, makes the play herself for the first out.
That always helps.
So one pitch and one out. We kind of like those kind of things, don't we?
Absolutely, we like those things.
Now batting number 2.
Here's the catcherson, Richardson. She grounded out her first time up.
And Neosho's on their third time through the lineup, and Public still on their second.
Swung on for strike. She did.
She did offer.
Yeah, she did. So
that's that high riser that you. It's tough.
That catcher Richardson has a strike. No balls. There is one out. Top half of the fifth inning. Cats are up by a score of 3-0. There's another one that goes right over to Beckland for the second out. So we've had two line drives right to people. So there is two outs. Coach, if you look at the history of Neosho playing Republic, it is normally 3-4, 4-2. I mean, there's not a bunch of runs scored.
Well, they got two good pitchers on the mound, two good pitchers, two of the best pitchers in the area, Piper and Carly Kennard.
Yeah, they do. Carly looks down. Here comes the first pitch, and that's high, popped out of play for strike one on Sammy Watson, the center fielder.
Like I said, sometimes Carly can get stronger as the game goes on, and that's what she's showing right now. She's hitting her spots, and the Public girls are having a hard time hitting her.
Well, she is, and she is most definitely a competitor. And when she sees the defenses behind her like that, she is not going to let anybody down. So she's the person to have in the circle for the Cats tonight, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the next pitch from Carly.
Oh my.
That was a called strike. That was. She not only pulled the strings on that one, it ballooned and floated a little bit too and came in. So there's a ball and two strikes, two outs on the center fielder, Sammy Watson. There's a ball right down to Sadie. Sadie over to Journey, and there's the third out of the side. So 5-3, 3 up, 3 down for the Cats in that inning, which was exactly what we needed to do, retire
3 up, 3 down.
Public in the midst of it. So you're watching Neosho Wildcats on the Neosho Wildcat and KNEO Sports Network. We're going to take a timeout, and we'll be back.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They are located in their new offices at 8115 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote, or online at McKayQualityRoofing.com for more information. And go Cats!
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
Lady Tigers.
Welcome back to
12,
the top half of the sixth inning. Kara Goki is the pitcher now. We knew that she was in that position to start with, but Coach Dishman decided to go with Piper Dishman first, and Goki will come back in. I would assume that Piper will still hit.
Well, they start hitting Piper hard.
Yeah, they
so
did.
now they're going to change the speed of the pitch.
Here's Becklin Garrett.
Yeah, she gets to be the first one.
Yeah. And she did just that. Swung on strike one.
Would she strike out last time, Becklin?
Yes, she did.
And now they're changing speeds on her, so it's going to be tough.
Bottom half of the 5th inning.
See if she can relax and hit one out of him.
Oh,
just a nubber.
That's actually going to get there. No. First baseman with a heads-up play tagged her out.
That's one of them half-hearted check swings. You didn't want to swing at it, but you did, and it just tipped off the end of the bat. Little dribbler to first base.
Here's Carly. She started it off for us in the last inning with a double. Bottom half of the 5th inning, Cats are up by a score of 3-0.
I just wish she'd quit messing around with doubles and hit it over the fence.
Well, she hit that one, and that's that was just barely a foul ball.
Yeah.
But,
almost hit first baseman again.
Yeah, she was trying to get out of the way of it. She didn't want to catch that.
No, that sun is brutal.
Yeah,
right where it's at.
It is, and I'll tell you what, this time of the day, the circle is completely covered, and it's hard to pick up the ball coming out of that shade, like the shadow like that. The ball's on a strike. Here comes the next pitch, and boy, she wanted to swing at it, but chose not to, and it was an inside pitch for ball one.
Just a little on the inside. Come on, Carly, turn on one here. There you go. Just underneath.
Center fielder coming in. She's making the play. Watson makes the play for the second out. And there's 2 outs. Here's Sadie Leach.
Now batting number 27, Sadie Leach.
Sadie had the sac fly in the last inning to the right fielder. So Carly is over there talking to Avon Blair about something she saw. So, and that's the thing about these Cats. They'll do everything they can to hold each other up. There's called strike one.
Talk about the speed, the timing.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to relate because it's a different pitch, it's a different speed.
Yeah, and the Cats have absolutely, we talked about that in the pregame show, their timing has got to be right on. Sadie fouled that one off for strike two.
You know, John, that 4th inning, bottom of that 4th, and they started hitting Piper Dishman hard.
Yeah, they did.
Now they brought the Goki in to change the speed of it, change their timing.
There's a ball high and outside. Makes the count a ball and 2 strikes. Sadie needs to get a hold of one here. Comes a pitch. Call strike 3, got her. So the Cats are up 3 up, 3 down, and the score remains the same. Neosho 3 and Republic nothing. You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the 4-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sundays. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999. Back in we're in the Marion Family Complex. Ashman Sharman, the second baseman, is up. This is the top half of the 6th inning, and right now the Cats are up by a score of 3-0. Carly Kennard going the whole way for the Cats. Here comes the first pitch, and that ball was kind of a check swing, but it fouled over on the left-hand side for strike 1.
Yeah, that's one of those half-hearted swings. You don't mean to, but the bat's already there.
Karagoki came in relief of Piper Dishman, and she's a little bit softer ball, I guess we can say that, and she mixes it up a little bit more, so the Cats' challenge now is to be able to get the timing and catch up with her a little bit. And there's another foul ball for strike 2.
See if we can't go 3 and out again.
So Carly very quickly is up on Shaman by no balls and 2 strikes.
How many hits that she gave up tonight, John?
No.
Okay.
Here comes there's that high riser. We knew was going to come.
Oh, yeah.
Carly looks down. Here comes a pitch. And there's another one for ball 2, so the count's even at 2-2 on the second baseman. Yes, Ellison will be next to bat, and then it's the top of the batting order, Addison Walker. Carly looks down. I bet this one's going to be smoke. There's right to Leach. Nice job over the journey for the out.
You said it, John. Great play by Sadie. Got her to left on the ground. I think she almost threw that from her knees to first base.
She did.
Now
she absolutely
11,
did.
Cass Ellison.
Here's Cass Ellison. She has grounded out 6-3. And one of the things about it, this is only her second time to bat, and it's the 6th inning.
Yeah, they haven't made it through the lineup twice yet.
Here comes the first hit, and that was a hard hit ball over to Ashlyn Stevens, and apparently it was misplayed, but couldn't see it from over there, so it may not have been misplayed.
Well, it hit awful deep. That might have been, toward the fence, John. That dadgum dugout is in the wrong spot, isn't it?
It is.
That's what it is.
It is.
Now batting.
So there's a runner on second base in Ellison. And that brings up the top of the batting order, Addison Walker, and she has grounded out and struck out.
Carly threw a changeup at last pitch, and that's the reason she was able to pull it to third, down, third field, left field.
Well, there's that little riser, and she wanted to swing at it, but she thought better and held back for ball 1. Cats are basically playing everybody straight away. Avon Blair out there is trying to shade the sun, and there's a foul ball back. It's pounded down on the right field. There's still plenty of time to get out here. We've got 2 more innings of this ball game, and then there's a JV ball game after this. Here comes Carly's next pitch, and there's a ground ball.
Nice fake throw by Sadie.
Got her. Got her. Oh, what a great double play by the Cats.
Was that Blair?
Yeah, that was.
The right fielder came in?
Right fielder comes in and makes a play at second base. Now, let me see if I can recount this before we go to break.
I don't know.
Ball comes to Sadie. She fakes the throw to first base. We get the runner from second to third in a run out. We tag her out, throw the ball over to Avon Blair, who's come in from right field to second base, and she tags the runner out for a double play ball. Okay, I got that out of my system.
That took back a book just to get that one done, John. That was a great play by the Cats.
Oh, it was. It was great. Bottom half of the 6th inning coming up, and the Cats are up by a score of 3-0. We'll be right back after this.
Getting to heaven isn't just about putting enough good on one side of the scale to balance the bad on the other. It's about fulfilling a death penalty, the one we deserve for our rebellion against God. None of the great moralities or great religions can pay the death penalty for our sin. Only Jesus Christ's death on the cross can do that. You have to look to Him as the only one who can save you. To learn more, call 888-NEED-HIM. That's 888-NEED-HIM.
All right, it is the bottom half of the 6th inning. The Cats are up, and we're going to start with the right fielder that made the tag at second base in the inning, Avon Blair. She's
the one that made the tag at second base, made a good play. Let's see if she can give a good at bat.
We need to get going again. And she fouls that one off, hits just underneath it.
Yeah, that's one there up around your shoulders. It's kind of hard to lay off. Sometimes that'll pump you up and get you going, make you want to hit it hard.
It really does. Here's the next pitch, and she's going to watch that one. It's outside for a ball. That evens the count at 1-1. Blair, Hart, Arnold, and Stevens for the Cats in the bottom half of the 6th inning. And there's a foul ball lifted up over the Cats' dugout. And the count is a ball and 2 strikes. I want to remind you to stay with us after the ball game for the post-game coaches show, which is being brought to you by Arvest Bank. And right now the Cats have got a chance to, there's a ball that is bounced in front of the plate, and that evens the count at 2-2. Cats just need to stay the course. Need to stay the course. Here comes the next pitch from Gorka, and that's a solid hit.
Down.
Right down to first base. First base goes Blair, and that ball was hit right into left field.
There you go. Keep up with this latest Neosho broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook at facebook.com KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter at KNEO 917 Sports, or download the KNEO iPhone or the Android app. You can watch us all our Wildcat Sports Broadcast Insider apps. Download the KNEO iPhone and Android app today.
There's a call strike one on the junior second baseman, Addie Hart. Haven Blair at first base. There's no outs. Bottom half of the 6th inning.
Let's produce a few more runs, John. What do you think? There's go.
A ball that's going to hit solid, and it goes right in front of the left fielder. So the Cats have got 2 runners on as Blair goes to second. Hart gets on with her first base hit. Here's Journey Arnold. She has had 2 hits.
Number 21, Journey Arnold.
What a confidence booster for the Cats if they can just stay the course and win this ball game.
Let's get this ship going like it's supposed to.
You bet. There's a double play ball that it doesn't work. A shortstop to second baseman to get the first runner, and we have a runner down at third. So Arnold is on with the fielder's choice, and then there was an out 6-4.
Ashlyn Stevens.
Here's Ashlyn Stevens, runners on first and third, and 1 out. Stevens has been on once. She got on by way of an error her last time up, and then she flied out to first baseman.
First and third, John. We get some runs in right here.
And we'll see if Journey tries to take second base. Richardson thinking the same thing because she jumps up and looks down first base and cocks to throw.
She takes off. Let's just see what the...
Yeah, Ashlyn swung on and fouled that one back. So she's got a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom half of the 6th inning, and there's strike 3. So Stevens is out on strikes. That's the second out of the inning. And here is Autumn Kennard.
Come on, Autumn.
Autumn Kennard.
Back top lineup.
Yeah, we got runners on first and third. A hit's going to score at least 1.
You see that rope down the line. Get a double, maybe clear the bases.
Autumn looking that one over for a call strike. Yeah, I think it's probably not a bad idea, since this is the first time we've seen this pitcher, to look at that first strike.
Yeah, you're looking at timing. You're doing everything you can, getting on the timing part of it.
Yeah. Comes the next one. She's a little late on that one and fouled that off over on third base side. Ball's 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on. And there's a high pitch. Nice job by Richardson just to keep that ball from getting away from her.
Yeah.
Kendon Smith up next. There's another ball high. That evens the count at 2-2. Stands in there. She stares down the pitcher. Look, there's ball 3, so that evens. That makes a full count of 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Autumn has a good eye.
She has a good eye, and Journey Arnold will be off.
You see her very many times watching that 3rd strike.
Ball 4, and she walks.
Come on, Ken Smith.
Number 18.
So Journey's on
Kendon
second.
Smith.
Hart is at third base. The bases are loaded. Here's Kendon Smith.
Yeah, Blair's at third. Avon's at third.
Yeah, that's right. Aiden is at third base. That's right.
They got on the second base, and they tried to turn 2. Good hustle by Journey to not let that happen. There you go.
There's a high ball and
carry
way up in the air. And it's caught.
Our score after 6 complete innings, Neosho 3, Republic 0.
After 6 innings of play, Neosho Wildcats up on Republic by a score of 3-0. You're watching Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We will be right back to Marion Family Complex with the top half of the 7th inning. We're going to take this time out and be right back with you.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
My name's Pastor James for the Neosho Church Nazarene. Just have a privilege here to share with you a word of encouragement today. You know, in the world in which we live, people are always making plans. We're trying to navigate through life, and sometimes life can be kind of complicated and rather layered as we're trying to figure out direction and trajectory and all of these things. But the Bible tells us to commit all of our plans to the Lord, to trust in the Lord with all our heart, to lean not on our own understanding, to acknowledge Him in all our ways, and He will make our path straight. I'm a firm believer that the Lord has incredible plans for our lives, and so many times we deviate from those because we get to chasing after all of these other things that are out there in the world. The Bible tells us that before we were even born, that the Lord had things that He wanted our lives to accomplish. And so I would just encourage all of you today, and I don't think it's by accident that you've stumbled across this video, and I would just encourage you to seek the Lord, to lean in and to find out what He has for your life, because I promise you that will be the best life that you could live. May the Lord bless you. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Paige Elsenroth, the right fielder, is up. She had a triple her last time up, and she hits another high fly ball. Avon Blair, the the right fielder, the senior, reaches underneath that and picks it up for the first out.
There you go. 2 more outs, John.
2 more outs, and the Cats can smell the sweet smell of victory. Here's Piper Dishman. She was relieved in the 4th inning after the Cats hit her just pretty hard for Kara Grote in the 5th inning. So there's the first pitch, and that's in there for a call strike. It's not going to surprise me if Carly doesn't really want to just end this one in style.
It wouldn't surprise me. She didn't want to strike her out right now.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see anything but smoke. And there's the second one, blew it right by her, strike 2. So there's 1 out, no balls, and 2 strikes on the junior, now designated player, Piper Dishman. Steps in from the left-handed side of the batter's box. And there's the 3rd one. That one's a little high and outside for a ball.
Try to get her to chase.
Yeah, she sure did. Gerhardt Hobbs will be the batter next. Here comes the pitch.
Oh, my.
Just a little outside for a ball. Everybody on the Neosho side was getting ready to jump up and down. They thought sure that was there.
Yeah, all the players in the field thought it was too.
Yeah, they did.
That was a changeup on the outside part of the plate. Froze everybody.
It did. It absolutely did.
Might have froze the umpire too.
Here comes the next pitch. And there's call strike 3. Got her. That's exactly what Carly was trying to do to begin with. So there's the second out. And here is Gerhardt Hobb, the first baseman.
Now batting number 8, Annabelle Gerhardt.
Wouldn't be bad just to strike out the side.
Gerhardt Hobbs has struck out, and then she hit into a double play ball. First pitch, and she swung on and fouled it back for strike 1.
Two pitches away, John.
There's a ball. It looks like there's 2 hits in the ball game. It was Ellison had a double also, so it's a 2-hitter right now. Call strike on the inside corner.
That was the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, that really fooled her. She thought that she was
looking away.
Yeah, she was. So there is 2 outs, 1 ball, and 2 strikes on Gerhardt Hobbs, the first baseman for the Tigers, and that was high and inside for ball. Addie Brown would come up next. She struck out once in this ball game, and then she's flied out to the pitcher. Here comes the pitch.
Oh, mercy.
Yeah, that runs the count full. The count full. One thing that Carly does not want to do, as much as she wants to get her, she does not want to make a mistake and put a ball up in her wheelhouse.
Yeah.
She looks down, and here comes the next pitch. Swung, got her!
High fastball, rise ball, got her. Couldn't stay off of it up there around her shoulders.
Could not. What a great night for Neosho and Carly Kennard. We're going to take time out for this. This ball game is over in 6.5 innings. Neosho Wildcats beat the Republic Tigers by 3 runs. There were 6 hits, 8 runners left on base, and we'll be right back after this. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
People's Bank of Seneca, we care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, we've dedicated to providing excellent customer service across the 4-state area, ensuring that every experience is exceptional. Visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. Learn more at peoplesbankofseneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10+ acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Marion Family Complex, and we talked about at the beginning of the ball game what a great time for the Cats to start righting the ship, Coach.
Yeah, you know, here in the middle of the season, they've kind of, you know, hit a spot there where they weren't playing well and everything wasn't going their way. But tonight, you know, they come out here and they played like they can. Carly did a great job on the mound. The girls played great defense behind her, and we got some timely hits this time. Got a few runs in for a good W.
Yeah, we really did. It was an exciting ball game all the way around. Carly threw a 2-hitter. I think she walked one. I'd have to look at that and make sure. But and not a lot of strikeouts, which is uncharacteristic of her. She throws strikeouts a lot, but obviously she felt the defense behind her and she felt good about it. And amazingly so, the defense got a couple of double plays in some strange ways. And I've been doing this a long time.
She wasn't.
And I've never seen.
She wasn't pressing tonight.
No.
She wasn't pressing tonight.
All right, well, Coach is coming up here in just a minute. We're going to take time out, and we'll be back with the Coaches Show, which is brought to you by Arvest Bank and Neosho.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook /Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
You gonna say anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Here we go here at the Coaches Show. Here at Arvest Bank Neosho, we believe in the power of serving others, from small businesses to agriculture. Whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, we've got it covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, proud to call Neosho home.
We've got a couple of Cats with us. Carly Kennard. What did we say before the ball game, Carly?
It was our time.
It was our time, and it absolutely was. Journey, I am so glad to see you back. I mean, you've had 2 hits in 2 ball games that you've been back and making a big impression. Hey, what about the defense?
Yes, the defense was there today, and it was so glad to see.
Yeah, and you know, this is kind of an uncharacteristic ball game for you. You normally go out and mow them down and strike out the side 2 or 3 times. Now, you did get the 2 strikeouts in the 7th inning, which was good. But I was telling Coach, I've been doing this for a long time, and we had 2 double plays that were about as unorthodox as anything I have ever seen.
Yes, it was, but it was good to see us all playing together and having fun. We've been struggling for a bit, so it was good to see.
It looked like you were hitting your spots, especially maybe with your off-speed stuff just a little bit, kind of fooling around because I was pulling a ball, and next thing you know, you'd blow it by them about chest high. You know, that high fastball, they can't stay off of it, and you had it going tonight.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Let me talk to Journey here for just a minute.
Yes.
A great victory tonight.
Journey Arnold back in here. It's good to see her back playing.
Hey, Journey, how did you feel about being back home? You're getting back to getting to play the ball game.
I feel good. I mean, watching, I saw the team was struggling a little bit, so I felt good to come back in and help.
Yeah, I don't think we were ever in doubt during the ball game. Were you? Maybe Coach was, and she may tell us that in a minute.
I feel like we started high and we kept it there. That was one of our goals before the game, was come out hot and stay hot.
You know, you did something a little bit different than what I've seen you do. You hit the ball back up the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally you're hitting it in that power alley there on the right side between right field and center field. So, but it helped us out, and then you brought across that first run. And congratulations on a great win.
Thank you.
All right, let me talk to Coach here for just a minute or two. Journey Arnold, sophomore, first baseman, back with us again.
It's good to have that long arm stretch over there at first base. There's
Yeah.
times you need it.
Yeah, the coach was like, how is she safe? I'm like, she's 6'2" and has a 7'2" wingspan. Like, that's how she was safe. It was close, but I definitely thought her
over on third base, when she got back.
Yeah.
Looks like she could slide halfway to third base and still make it
She
there.
did. That's why whenever I saw her, I'm like, down. I was telling her to get down because I didn't think about how close she was. I didn't want her to try to go score because I thought she had a better chance of being safe at third than making them. I mean, they make an extra throw, they might throw it away, but thought that was our best chance.
Well, now let's see if I can count this. The ground ball goes to Sadie.
Oh my!
She starts to throw it to first. She comes back, and the runner turns around and goes back. She throws it to Becklin. Becklin throws
Addie.
it back.
Addie Hart.
And Addie came and tagged her
Yes.
out, and Avon comes in from right field.
No, Kendon from center.
Kendon from center
Oh, was it
came in.
Kendon made the out. Yeah,
play.
Avon was
Okay.
in. She was coming in, but she was actually in the backup spot, which thankfully that's where she was a bad throw. That's scoring
of course,
a run.
You always
But
got to back up.
Yeah, I was when that inning was over. I'm like, oh, that's 3, like obviously. But then I'm like, crap, I got to score it on the iPad. I don't know. And then I went through it, and I think I actually scored it. I actually gave Becklin the final out because I just saw the blonde hair at second base. To me, that's Becklin, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, they're like, this
No.
Kendon. It was Kendon. I'm like, okay, I'll go back and give Kendon.
well-
I'll give Kendon a put out later, so she has one more stat.
This far away, we couldn't read the numbers, so
Yeah,
we really
yeah.
didn't know. I thought it was coming in, but anyway.
They both did a good job, and Ashlyn was kind of hanging out behind third base a little bit. That was a, very solid defensive game. And like I'm sure the girls said, we've been struggling, and it's not just been one thing. It's been like just kind of a myriad of things in each game, and it would just, for some reason, couldn't put it back together. Carly got hurt. Or kind of tweaked her back a couple weeks ago, and she's been working through it, and she's been gritting it out, and she hasn't been her best because she's been hurt, and we just don't have the arms to not allow her to throw. So I'm really, really proud of her of how she's kind of handled that adversity. And then when we lose Journey, that takes another huge person out of our lineup. And our freshmen that came in, and Kylie Tomlinson that had been playing third and moved Sadie over to right, they really had done a good job, but we are better with Journey on the field and in the lineup. So it's been nice to have her back. And since we've had her back, we've just played a little bit more efficiently and a little bit more confident, I think, too. Just, not thinking, oh, we've got to score runs because our lineup isn't as strong as it is with Journey or whatever. So.
Well, did you ever think that the ball game might be getting a little bit too close?
Early in the game, I felt as though we had the momentum because we had made a couple defensive plays that took them out of situations. The tag out when they ran their first and third, and Autumn had a great throw, and Beck tagged her on the back. So, the ball, we would like the ball to be a little bit closer to the bag so we can get her foot, but I'm going to take that throw.
That was a perfect guess.
It was. She knows that Becklin can go grab that ball, and she's going to swipe to try to get the out. So that took some momentum away from them. And I felt like we were getting more people on base consistently, which sometimes that comes back to bite you when you can't push one across. But I felt confident defensively and with Carly on the mound that we were doing everything we needed to be. Later in the game when we go up, you're like, okay, we need to hit 1 or 2 more in, and I wish we would have had that. That's why I told the girls my only critique is I would have loved to put 1 or 2 more on the board after we scored 3. But
when here this last couple of weeks, and you talked about it, we got some nagging injuries going on. When you go through that little slump, and people think, what's wrong with them? They're in a slump. It's like you're hitting the ball hard, but right at them.
Right,
and just
right.
nothing just falls into place. And it's like, as a coach, I've been there as a coach, you just want to, it's like you want to choke something, but you know that the kids are playing hard. They're hitting it where they're spot.
Right.
And it's like, okay, I was telling Coach, or telling John the other day, it just seemed like we're snake bit. If we can get the poison out of our system, we can get it rolling again here. This last half of the season is where it counts.
And we told them, we want to be our best in October. It sucks to go through this because right now we have not beat a district opponent, and that's tough because when I go and argue where we should be, that's hard. But again, if you're going to be the best, you got to beat the best. So if that's game 1, that's game 1. That's just the way that it plays. And truthfully, our district is so stacked that there's not a give me game. Even if you're the 1 seed, there's not a give me game. So not that it doesn't matter, but that's why I keep telling them all our goals are still in front of us. To be conference champs is still in front because we're only on the west side. So now we're 1-1. I respect Coach Snyder at Joplin, but I truly believe they are not going to go 6-0 through our side of the conference. So
probably not.
There's good competition. So if we can win out, we still have got a chance. So I was glad to get this one back. And you're right. How many balls can you hit to the warning track and not hit home runs?
Yeah.
I mean,
they
we truly, several games we've done that. And I'm like, keep working, girls. Like, keep making the adjustments. It's going to happen. And fortunately, like today, it was Avon that hit the ball hard. And somebody finally made an error. We're like, finally.
Right off the hop. I think it hit the girl in the face.
Yeah, I think it hit her twice, once in the chest.
Yeah, it was a bad hop out there. But I mean,
Avon was sprinting down the line. And I mean, that was one thing I was really proud of. Every single girl that hit the ball today was sprinting down the line, anticipating to be safe. Even if they were out, our effort was just a step above than it has been, and I'm thankful for that.
I thought the shortstop made a great move on the ball that Ashton hit.
Yeah.
And Ashton just kept on going and showed the speed that we know that she's got.
Yeah, she can fly.
Fortunately, we got there.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you take some, like she had to move to the left. She's got an eye on that runner where she's at, and she knows she's got to make a quick play to even have a chance, and she bobbled it coming out of it. That's all. If you hit the ball hard and hit it in play, good things can happen.
And with her speed, it's like you put the ball, anytime she puts the ball in play, she's got a higher percentage chance of getting on base just because. You know, I've coached some fast girls, but I don't think I've coached anybody as quick as her. She gets down the line quick.
She doesn't take long there, I'm telling you, to eat breakfast in the morning. She can get there quick.
Well, before the last inning, she was running out there with like a Slim Jim in her mouth. I'm like, give me your trash. Go eat your snack quick because the ball's coming to you, which it didn't end up finding her, but I kind of had a feeling we got one in the outfield. I had a feeling their lineup would spray one out there.
I thought Sadie made a bunch of great plays
She
at
did.
third base.
She was phenomenal at third base, and Journey helped her out on one or two throws, but, throwing from your knees, like, come on, girl.
That's what Journey's supposed to do.
100%. It's good to have them.
Stretch it out.
Have them back. I appreciate you covering us and even giving me grace when I don't want to come up here. Sometimes that's tough. I need to be better about that.
Hey, it is what it is, but hey, let's say this. We broke out in front of our hometown crowd.
Yeah.
What a perfect place to do that.
Yeah.
My favorite team to beat, I told the girls, huh, Beck? She's not listening to me, but I told them that's my favorite team to beat. Like, whatever reason, that's
Coach,
the one I always like to
Dishman's
get.
Been around for 10 years.
Yeah.
The first softball game I did was
he was
a coach, and
we used to play Republic first conference game of the year my first several years, so that makes sense.
Yeah. So congratulations on a great win. You go to Liberal now.
We go to Liberty.
Liberty.
Yes,
Liberty,
we got a pretty tough draw, but now that we're kind of back on this side of things, I'm excited to go see how we stack up against some teams that we haven't seen before. So
let's go have some fun. Play hard.
We will. Thank you.
Then we go to Carthage Tuesday night.
Another.
There's another one that we have a great opportunity. Yep. Let's show them who we are. Go get them.
Yeah, we played well at Carthage last year. Last couple of years we've actually played extra innings against Carthage. So I'd love to go win in 7. Yeah. 5 would be fine too.
3.
Thank you, Coach.
3. Make 3.
I like it. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Have a good evening.
Thank you. You too. Well, you heard it from the coach herself, how she feels about the ball game. What a great defensive effort by our Cats tonight. We're going to wind it up here. We thank you. God bless you for watching us tonight. We're grateful for all of our sponsors. We're grateful for Sam being here and doing the computer work and the videography. We're grateful for Coach being here with us and making it quite a ball game, and our Cats came out on top. So I'm not sure you can ask for much more, Coach.
You can. It's a good evening, good ball game, and the Cats coming up on top for the win. Makes supper taste a whole lot better.
It does. Cats win it in 7.5 or 6.5, and we're going to be out of here in just a minute. But for John Ball, for Coach Darryl Harbaugh, for Sam Fryer, thank you so much for being with us. Until we see you tomorrow night at 6:15 with the pregame show and the kickoff at 7. Go Cats!
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast
may
not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.